Welcome back to Murdoch Fitness. I'm trying the vlog format right now, just to try it out. Today is about trying new things that I haven't done before, so thought this might fit in with that overall general theme. So I'm actually about to test my 1 rep maxes on squat, bench, and deadlift today. I'm about to warm up in my garage, kind of get some blood moving around. I just walk the dogs and kind of got a general warm up in. So I'm feeling very prepared to test today. I've had a lot of solid training sessions over the last couple months, and you know, I've got some numbers in mind. I'll take what I can today, but we'll see what happens. So the reason I'm actually warming up in my garage is to get a little bit more blood flowing around, to kind of actually warm up the movement pattern that I'm about to test today, so that when I actually get to the gym and begin working up to that max, I don't have to do as much warm-up volume in that period of time. So my hope is that I can get a nice, idea of how I'm feeling and what I might be capable of in the garage warm-up, and then take that information into the gym so I can use my time wisely there.
So that plan ended up working out pretty well. I did a couple of singles at 315, a couple at 405. And that's all it really took for me to feel confident to start throwing weight on the bar. This 495 was probably the best squat I did on my test day. It went up very fast, it was snappy, technically it felt very proficient, and it was probably the nicest rep that I did that day. The rest of them were not nearly as pretty, and I definitely felt it. So on this 545, this set was a total train wreck. I dinged the rack coming out, threw off my stability a little bit, debated re-racking, said nope, let's just get tight and hold on for the ride. And coming out of the hole, I didn't feel the most stable, but my torso positioning held. Successful rep, besides dinging the rack. 565, 10-pound PR attempt. At this point, I was just kind of ready to get this rep over with. I'm not even gonna lie about it. But walkout felt really good. My setup felt on point. I knew I had this rep. I just really needed to get tight. Descending into the hole felt good. Sticking point, and I made it through the sticking point. I've been cueing that through all my training, so it felt good to actually kind of see that cue become effective on this rep.
All right, so squat test is done. Hit 565, which is a 20-pound PR from the last time I tested for a 1 rep max, and a 10-pound PR single. So overall, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Mentally, I kind of wanted 585, but I knew I was gonna have to see how those weights felt and be very honest with myself about whether that was possible. I just didn't want to risk it today. I still put up a PR. It went about as well as I could expect the new PR to go. My squat hasn't been the best for the latter half of 2019. So I've got some stuff I know I need to work on and some good feedback and a new PR. So I'm pretty happy. I got about an hour to wait until I meet up with my spotter at the other YMCA that I'm going to bench and deadlift. They have a platform there, and their benches are a little grippier. So hoping bench goes well. My bench has felt really strong over the last couple cycles, so I'm anticipating it will. And we'll see what happens with deadlift.
So I fixed a lot of things on bench leading up to this test day. As you can see, my setup ritual is much different than in other videos of me benching that I have on my YouTube channel. I'm now kind of starting with a swoop, get my back tight and establish my arch kind of in one motion. It's taken a little while for me to perfect it, but it has certainly helped in terms of creating more mechanical leverage and making sure that when I set my back tightness, I'm able to actually keep it. 405, I was looking forward to this set all day. It went up better than I could have asked for. We decided to go ahead and give 415 a shot, set a pretty hefty 20-pound bench PR. This rep was a little bit more of a grind, but it still went up. This bench performance was a huge confidence booster going into deadlifts. After my warm-up sets, I had a pretty good feeling that I'd be able to hit 645 as long as I held on to the bar at positioning through the whole rep.
Second half of test day went much better in my opinion than the squat portion. Very happy with my performance on bench. I was not expecting to get 415 up today. 645 also went up more smoothly than I anticipated. It was nice having some people at the gym to support and provide some feedback. Got a little coaching from my dad who was spotting me on bench today. Very happy with where I've set myself up for going into training in 2020.
Speaking of 2020, I'm working on a lot of new content going into the next year. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Thanks.